Okay, cool. Oh wait, I got one bar. I might have to charge this mic real quick.
Mountain of a monster, twice as tall as Titan himself, cracked the fang open like it was a sparrow's egg. I swear on my grandmother's grave, I saw it myself. Torgal! Kill! Now Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now Torgal! Torgal! Kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal! Kill! Now Torgal! Peace at last. Run like the wind.
You lost, stranger. Wherever you're headed, it's back the way you came.
Ready, go? to fight. Straight home now. All yours, Torgal! Get out, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
Okay. Now I got my mic on. Wait, that one connects to that. What is this? Oh, they're like little towns. Anti-Hovo. Inaccessible. Catery. Wait, it's here. Huh. That's it? 25, 35 gil? What kind of crap is that? That I don't understand. I don't even remember where this is. What the hell is that?
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Oh, you guys are in trouble now.
Awaken! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! And then there was one.
Oh no, I gotta go in it. Okay.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Get it, boy!
Take a sniff.
Now,
sir.
Dusan, I know you're keen.
Oh, where did all the men go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Get outside. Oh wait.
Are you looking for something in particular? My thanks. An excellent choice. Here you are. An excellent choice.
Silver platters. Plates and pots. Bowls and
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen.
The finest fabrics.
I hear you've been busy. That was your doing, was it not? As for me, ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy. At least they did. So, you and I, what? Alas. Still, stay safe out there.
Mr. Lubo says Drake's thanks for her.
Guess we're all ready. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
The good banana.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. Better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy? Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
can I get you, Sid? That's what we like to hear. Knock 'em back, everyone. Sid's buying. Oh, keep your mug handy.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'll be sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
We're seeing troops amassing at every port.
Ask about Nectar's adventures.
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
This one's a mystery.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Kuka, when I close my eyes. Only I don't. I wish you were. Is everything we've received and everything promised? Come again. I may have more for you.
Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
I'm gonna make me a coffee real quick. Throw this away. When I get when there's too much stuff in the game room, whether it be water bottles or cans and shit, try to keep it as clean as possible. Okay, sure. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a lot of food in the kitchen. Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna make a coffee. I can hear the Keurig curating. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up around 3. Do some stuff around the house. And then leave around 5:30. No traffic on Sundays. And oh, the laundry's gonna be done in 15 minutes. Okay, cool. Probably play till 2 and then watch some TV shows. I gotta start that Secret Invasion. Where's the sugar? Oh, good. There it goes.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes.
I understand now.
Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Park. It's near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay, so I gotta go to the Lost Wing.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need. Behind. If you're ready, we leave at once.
Wait, let me see. Okay, straight up ahead.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
We go grab some of these.
Anybody home?
Oh shit.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal!
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Farewell.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
couple minutes. I have to go grab my laundry in a couple minutes.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Eleanor has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in. Thanks to Sid, the man.
Harpocrates.
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive. So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list.
Garlic. Concho. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once, so much so in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from now, of course. They can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Motion detected at the G8V1922075 6DSU.
fold the laundry later. What the? I got invited. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, so, Duncan invited me to a chat party.
Now, where's Talia?
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
Won't have you spoiling another catch.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
I'm gonna reach over there one day.
Dunk.
Alright, what's up?
Oh, you invite me or something? My bad. I was grabbing laundry. Oh.
How are you liking the FF story?
It's pretty long. I like it so far.
It's a Final Fantasy game. It's going to be long.
Yeah, it's there's just a lot. The active time lore is actually pretty nice. The whatever I don't understand, I can just prompt up the
time lore.
Yeah, and they'll explain everything I need to know.
I think both of you are ahead of me. I just beat. Well, I haven't killed Cupcraft, but me did cut off his hand.
Oh yeah. That's where I was yesterday. Yeah, you're pretty close.
Good riddance.
How many crystals have you destroyed so far?
3?
How many have Vernon?
4. Just finished 4.
Oh yeah.
I think I just finished 2 a while ago.
Ah, yes. That should do it. Hopefully Talia's
So I'm
finished
guessing. No, we're not bother guessing. Soon find out.
That was a pretty good boss battle with against Titan. You're gonna like that one. Dunk.
Which of the iconic moves is your favorite so far? Like which set?
I'm not gonna lie, the Earth one is actually growing on me more.
Everybody I like that set.
I like
That one is sick.
I like the precision blocking on that too. and you can just pretty much just hold circle and you can just block everything.
Find everything.
I did. Here.
I kind of prefer, I think I'll let the counter move from the Titan more than the dodging. But we'll
Yeah.
see. I haven't gotten to use it yet.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
I'm starting to wonder if we're gonna have enough skill points to unlock everything.
I had to.
Ability points.
What did I do? I think I equipped something on one of my that should give me more AP.
We're not in too much of a
Yeah, I
rush,
did too.
are we? Quick chat.
But the amount of abilities here, we still got Bahamut. Well, I still got Bahamut to get, and Odin. So that's 2 more icons at least.
Yeah.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Oh,
Well,
Vernon.
it seemed long overdue.
Yeah.
And you did say you had some
Clive
shopping to
doesn't face her mother yet.
I
Where
was
you
hoping
reach?
to restock my supplies of
What?
herbs and liniment.
Does
Yes.
Clive face her
You
mother
and
where
Jill
you
alone
reach
burned
so
through
far?
them like wildfire.
Yeah.
Finally, I hit me a wait
My
for.
usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices
All of
these
that stuff is
gougers
resolved
charge.
where I am.
I'll ask Karen when we get back.
I have to find out what happens with Clive and his so-called mother.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just
Who is
like
this
today.
girl?
And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said
Who
he'd
the
speak
hell
to
is
Karen
Mid?
for me when we got back.
His daughter.
Has it really been 5
Sid's
years?
daughter.
Yeah. Remember there was a
the
side
letter,
quest. Yeah. That side quest where he was getting letters from her.
Remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you.
So hold on. so he's named Sid. Daughter's named Mid. So hold on. So where's the next one name?
It's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick
Is
around
this
if I thought
just
it
lazy
wasn't?
writing? Lazy naming?
But in the spirit
Mid
of
has to be
sharing
short
and
for
caring,
something.
you're
I think her whole name is Medalda.
Yeah, I see it.
appreciated too. By all of us.
Student of Engineering at the University of Canada. Okay. By the way, do we end up find out who is the fallen?
Well, I think we've
I
tarried
don't
long
know.
enough.
I don't know
I
yet.
ought to get these
Every time I hear the
back to
fallen, it
Tom
reminds me
so
of
he can make
Destiny.
up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks
Right.
again.
I heard you the first time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was coming across their parts of their ships all over the Valistia.
Oh, there.
A game like Final Fantasy is worth the full $70. What do you think?
Yeah, because it's lengthy. Not just that, but you're getting the whole story too.
Proper story, not some piece of last minute to put together a story. I know you guys haven't finished it yet, but what do you think of FF16 versus 15?
Personally, I like 15. I like the fact that
I remember you platinumed it.
Yeah, that turtle at the end was so annoying. It was like an hour and a half battle.
It was supposed to be longer than that, if I remember it.
Oh, jeez.
Supposed to be. I remember one video saying it's supposed to take 3 days away.
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah, I would have finished that at like 98%. Yeah, I wasn't gonna platinum that shit if that's what they wanted.
Pushed you, right? Just put the PS4 at a time and rest mode and start back again. I take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Can you imagine if the power went out? That's horrible.
Look at this place.
Power doesn't go that much in LA. That happens often in Jamaica. But...
It happens a lot during the summer.
Oh, too much brownouts.
Yeah.
Too much power.
And there's too many people in LA at the same time. Everybody has their AC on.
Yeah. They get brownouts. But how often though? Like in the summer?
Maybe like once or twice now. Like.
Oh.
Yeah, I like 15. I like this one. Seems, I don't know. I like 15 for the fact that it was more like a Band of Brothers type story.
Oh.
You don't really get that in Final Fantasy.
But yeah, you like in 15 more? Or you're not sure yet.
15 is kind of a bad one. Because it's not even my favorite. But if you can compare 15 to 16, I'll probably take 16.
Which one is your favorite?
Probably I like Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy VII is always epic. 9 is underrated. Final Fantasy Tactics is probably my favorite though, altogether.
Which one have you played again, Brian? Because I only touched 7, 15, and 16. I played the older one, but I don't remember which ones.
I played 7, 8, the remake, 15, and now 16.
So what that multiplayer one you were on?
14? Does that count?
That's online. That's like an MMO.
Yeah, that is fun.
Well, alright. I'll still get back. Oh. When is the remake coming out again? Was it this year or next year?
Next year.
Yeah.
It's getting on with the moon dew.
It's supposed to be 2 discs on the PS5. If you buy the hard copy.
More likely I'm gonna get that digital. So I have to find a space.
Yeah. Like I never knew The Last of Us 2 was 2 discs. Like I had it on digital.
It was?
Yeah, it was 2 discs.
Damn. I think last time I saw 2 this game was like PS1.
Yeah. And PS1 was notorious for having like triple discs.
Triple?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII was a triple disc on PS1.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit. Well, at least it was the entire game. Unlike now, we get half a game, I get another half. Who knows? The Final Fantasy VII Remake might be 3 different installments. If a remake came out, what, 2017 or 19?
What, the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Yeah, remake was like
Oh, it was
2019, 2020?
2020. It came out after the pandemic.
So we're waiting 3 years now for that. Or 4, call it 4.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your
I'm
kind
gonna have to
assistance.
replay 7.
I was
The
just
first part,
explaining to
but I
Tarja
remember the second
how
part.
we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
I still haven't platinum that yet. I have to go back and platinum that
You
too.
can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
We're seeing troops amassing
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
I think Mid might need some help.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, Better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah.
On my way.
If we're going on Street Fighter
bring me the
or
biggest
Destiny,
oven you
tell
can
me.
find. This is going to require
Okay.
some precision.
Probably not. I was on Destiny earlier. I was trying to do Grandmaster Nightfall. I saw which one it was, and I was like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna go there. That one.
Which one is it?
It's the Psyops Moon one. Like, that one is ridiculous.
Is that the one for the one of the Witch King missions?
I believe so. Yeah, yeah. It's the it's the Grandmaster.
Where you gonna have to shoot the crystals?
Some. No, it's you have to fight Sabathun and her projections, and the arc is like the arc. Yeah, the arc will one shot you, and it comes in a wave. It's not like a bolt. It just comes across like a wave across the ground. I was watching the video on it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do this for that for that depth rocket launcher. Fuck that. I have better rocket launchers.
Do you need that for the Conqueror title, so?
I have it. I have the Conqueror title.
Oh, damn yeah.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Meg told me she was building a
Really? Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest you. What subject shall we consider today? The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
You ever thought of going solar? Let's get lots of fun in there.
Yeah, they don't care.
Hmm?
What you doing?
Trying to catch up to you guys.
You know I catch up to me though, so.
Don't worry, I'll send the power company to just cut off your power so you can't do any progress.
Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Tell them you've been stealing their power from the grid. So they put you on an investigation.
Oh, I still got sleep though. Tired.
Go play Street Fighter or something.
That's what I'm doing.
You see well enough when I last saw him.
No, while you're at it, you can just uninstall FF16 and go and re-download it.
That's a very unfunny joke, sir.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Oh, like how you're on Street Fighter. You using a new character, or are you still using Jamie and
Do you have a moment?
DJ?
Not really, no.
Honestly, Jamie's like a new character to me.
I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft.
Using Jamie right now, fighting scrubs, you know.
Is there something else weighing on
You
your
see that tier list I was
help?
saying about the that guy who got to
like a dog with a
diamond rank with every character.
There was a guy who made master rank with every character. That the guy there?
Yeah.
Karen showed
Yeah,
me
I must
something.
the tier list.
I saw Zangief low, man. Sure.
And that was?
Yeah, I feel be good for players Zangief.
An odd-looking thing with a single-edged
Gotta be
blade.
good, man.
The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me.
Which character you say you use again, right?
You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that.
What was that?
Be halfway home.
What character you use in Street Fighter?
Cammy.
So that's what's troubling you.
Only Cammy?
Yeah.
Not troubling me exactly. More distracting.
I haven't been on in almost like a few weeks.
That sharp.
There's like another game that always come out. It's like a good time. There's like so many good games out right now.
The size of it, yeah. I'll see what I can find out.
Yep.
Sharper swords are always welcome. We can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
I have to take a holiday just to play them all.
Soft touch, you know.
Yeah. I still have to play the Dead Space remake, and that came out in January. That was like the first one to land.
I think I have it too, but I haven't finished it.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. I got your note.
Oh, Brennan.
You think something's wrong with Torgor?
What's your plan to get Last of Us Part 2, right?
Congratulations.
Of course. One
I
day.
didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't
Let's have to
right.
add to the list for now.
He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he wants.
And there's a plan to learn the story of Last of Us Part 2.
Which is why I'm of the mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No.
No harder than usual.
Well, they didn't say when the TV show might come back. Maybe next year.
Need a rest.
Yeah.
What was it you said it
I'm
was?
assuming you watched it, right?
A frost wolf.
The what?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Last of Us TV show.
Yeah, I watched it. It kind of rushed the last episodes, but
Maybe they saw last.
well, no, cause I mean, there's no gameplay, so all you're seeing is pretty much cutscenes that you're accustomed to watching.
Something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean?
Not like they fucked it up or anything.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged.
Running around after him again?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private, which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it?
You think I tell people who me like? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like Lord Ignac's the man you want, Dalmekian bloke. Collects what, and he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's...
I appreciate the... Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor.
He isn't ill, is he?
She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within. And I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor, but a surfeit of it.
The Wind Streak
If we
bonus
assume
now.
that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain,
I thought there was no win streak bonus for a certain
well be
at a certain rank.
Lady Karen is
After you pass platinum, there's no win streak bonus.
Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far
Hold on, are you platinum?
whose bones
Yeah, but I'm using Jamie's. My Jamie's gold.
as to where one might find a
Can give me
suitable
gold one
substitute.
because my Jamie's not good.
Some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria
So now I'm on a win
have
streak
been known
bonus.
to grow to a size more than
You know, so I'm
double
actually
their
one rank
predecessors.
away from Diamond.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
Don't they have like 3 tiers in each rank?
The largest such
5.
creatures rarely leave the
5.
islands for fear
Yeah,
of predators.
I'm on the last
last
tier to
elder
get to
antelope
Diamond.
sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida.
But I haven't
before
played in
the
a while,
village was
so that's not
abandoned.
happening anytime
So,
soon.
good hunting, Clyde.
Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. When you use Ken or Ryu or something.
No, I don't. No, I play them. I like DJ and Jamie, and they might play Luke. And then when Rashid comes out, I play Rashid.
Meg told me she was building a
It's
ship.
gonna be a problem.
You know, Rashid will come, as they
That's
say,
what I said. That's what I said. That's gonna be a problem.
Did you get my letter?
That's why I'm
For me.
here.
We just hope so another character come out like
bad news.
Like
It turns out the
Sagat or
highway may be
Abel.
slightly behind in its
Akuma's
payment to
coming,
and
at
it's
least.
maybe my fault. Sadly, that square
turned out to
That
be
can
more
work.
of a... I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that.
There you are!
So let me get this straight.
I hope they bring back
You
Guy
forget to
and
pay our
Cody.
lenders what they, and instead of
You
coming
can play
straight, we get
Kimberly?
Clive to come
No,
to you.
yeah, Kimberly.
I haven't tried it out yet, to be honest.
Kimberly was trained by Guy.
And you thought this was a kind of
Oh,
Oh, just
And then
Martha.
Jamie was trained by Yin and Yang, are that their name?
who?
Yun and Yang, yeah, Yun and Yang. You know Yang, the guy
Oh
they
yeah,
killed?
yeah, and the skateboard.
trusted
Yeah.
Each.
Yeah, I remember him from Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
It's the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I
Was
must
it
have
Lily?
made
Lily
some
was the
sort
one
of
trained by T-Hawk?
Yeah, Lily.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you.
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my...
No, we don't. And no, you won't.
But isn't like a character like Rose supposed to be in the storyline with Ryu and all that?
Something like Rose?
Yeah, there's a character named Rose.
Deserves better than to see our begging. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own.
She was stash and some little.
You have to shoulder the
I
burden
don't know.
yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the Dame?
Rocks.
Rocks.
And they can't have a Street Fighter without Dan.
Worth 1,000 talents. Something Sid and I set aside for when time's got. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning.
I'm sure there will be.
But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, asses to wipe, and all that.
Oh, you got me.
Which is why I don't mind going in your...
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather...
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well...
Don't worry.
Really?
No. I don't.
Oh, what a block. Dude.
Here, Sid. I reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you
Get
remind
wrecked,
me.
Lily.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this
Oh,
Limbic.
what? Do we find out what the hell Torgal did? Torgal just is some dog dominant or something?
Yes, you find out. You find out everything, man.
Split it, and it will separate it out.
What kind of game I gotta show you stuff and then don't explain it again?
We know something with that.
The
DLC!
stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Oh, you are annoying.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper.
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but Bomb Ash'll do. Says they gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't you pour the blackest blight water through it, and it
Ray,
comes out
do you agree that
clear as a
FF16
mountain
is too easy?
stream?
Because 7 Remake wasn't this easy. The fuck?
It wasn't.
So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out?
But I think it is the way it is because I think it's supposed to be somewhat of a casual action RPG.
It's only the blimmin' bones of
Yeah,
a
but it would have been
monkey.
nice if they gave us a option. Okay, God of War gives you an option.
Oh, like the one that you chose? The Give Me God of War? Is that what it was called?
Where I come in.
What are you talking about?
the very hardest. Wasn't it called Give Me God of War or something?
Yeah. But I didn't go on that. I was giving no mercy.
Oh, okay.
I saw a billet on the
So,
hump board
I'm
for
not.
one just the other day.
What's the word? A
Look at
masochist?
yourself.
I love enjoying. I enjoy pain. No,
Dirty three balls of flame ain't exactly my
that was
forte.
too painful.
You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Leave that to my more skilled friends, like Brian
And
over here.
good hunting, eh?
Oh, come on. This is how I lose? Really? Bro, this guy better run it back, I swear to God. Oh? I'm about to free this idiot up. What?
Yeah, sound like getting your ass kicked.
Ah, lovely. Oh my God.
Pilchard's nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Did you hear? The gates turned.
I want to see.
What are you going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Calm down, bro. You'll get
I
it.
come bearing gifts.
I'm fine. This guy's just
Whatever is the occasion.
annoying. I am completely fine.
Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you.
You probably
To
should have
settle the
quit while you had
hideaway's
the
debt with the
chance.
veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his
Oh
son.
my god.
But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows.
Oh,
and
that's
stories
unfortunate. Oh,
An ill
no.
habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
Dun dun dun.
I wouldn't have asked if I was playing DJ. That's how it is. You're playing a new character.
Give my regards to Otto, and tell him I do so miss his visits.
Wait, Boruto had a time skip, Duncan? Do you know anything about Boruto?
Not really. Only thing that Boruto is somewhat or mostly full of crap.
I'm just seeing time skip stuff.
Twitter.
Like Sarah the Older and all of that weird stuff.
I'm still on Twitter.
Zangief, please.
Thank you for sticking with us.
I'm playing a Zangief.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock. That's why I'm tired.
Uh-oh.
A star, Ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. And rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Herb will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
What the? Oh my god, why did he jump?
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
You gotta be
Yeah,
kidding
told me she
me.
was building a ship.
Jump.
Good.
Did not jump.
Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accept...
Ah, about that. But she was just too stubborn to take you through it, right back in my face, in fact. And told me
Okay, you
I
falling
could stick
asleep?
my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I...
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my god.
Lady Karen. Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the hideaway, but those were donations. And you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserved. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have...
Oh, so you're a... Fine.
What?
I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or...
Ah, Zangief is so fucked up.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nick...
What?
Is that Dunks?
Yeah. He's fast asleep.
From the belt.
Oh man. He fell asleep one time when we were in a Grandmaster Nightfall one time.
Sid the Outlaw
Holy
himself.
what?
Yeah. This was like a month ago. This was recent.
That's twice as much.
During the nightfall, oh shit.
Yeah, he died and he was waiting for somebody to revive him, and then I got to him, and then he was asleep.
Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
Oh, I'm dead.
Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay.
Speaking of which,
Oh! So you remember what's owed to you, then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find it.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Arthur and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, I set up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day... sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it.
Alright, I'm not getting any more matches.
The magic woke inside my son soon after his first known day, and there was no hiding his nag.
Duncan, wake up!
Your family.
Ah well, I tried. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Alright, Bugs, you take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Oh man, that's deep.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Oh man, this is sad. Oh man.
wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Wow, that was a really nice side mission. The Crocs and Freak.
Nick told me she was building a ship.
He cracked the crystal too.
Turn around. Go back down. Okay, so I go straight down and then I hang a left. Oh, you know what? I should put the waypoint's there.
Certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Well done, Torgal. Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! I'm hurt, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Now, will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. Get it, boy. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Here, you. Listen, I've got this theory. The Fallen, I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
Okay.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to... His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving.
Radim! Get...
Very good. Would you mind stepping outside for a...
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen? Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal!
Oh. I'm gonna play this till 2:30. I got a full ton of clothes.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak. Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis.
Byron Rosfield.
Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Okay, so let's see. Use the hump to collect them. Okay, so I gotta turn to the
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere.
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers will teach me for treating you like you're still a pup.
He's cute.
All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after. I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
Elder. Yeah, there we go. Elder antelope.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for...
I was just on my way to see him.
Clive, were you able to...
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction.
Very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way. For your...
But that reminds me. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power
within her.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes, but not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isle. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be just...
Don't you worry about me. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. And I'll still be here when you're long... Hey, I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've...
Right?
Excalibur? Sounds important.
What What do you need? What's saying Fordian, do you? Anything else?
He cracked the crystal too.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Sandbreck.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Vale. Leave anything you don't need.
Oh.
Come, my children.
Is this it? Oh, it has to be it.
I know you're all afraid, but now is not the time for shilly-shallying. We've planned long and hard for this.
All yours, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal. Nice try. Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill! Titan! All yours,
Gotta make a right somewhere here. Oh my, you save this. I'm gonna save it and turn it off. Before I do, I'm gonna go get one more trophy. Back to the hideout.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? Welcome back, Sid.
What? Drink up, you lot.
Gotta do one more and then I'll get the trophy.
Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
You look like you could do with a drink. Coming right up.
No. I wanted to buy a whole...
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Welcome back, Sid. Honestly.
There goes my trophy.
Do you hear that, ladies and gents?
leaving already, are you?
I shuffle.
He cracked the crystal too.
About the other day. I'm gonna turn this off.